Hi everyone, and welcome back to Art with Mrs. S. Today we're going to be making our coil pot, and to get started I have my oil clay here. I'm just warming it up, so I'm passing it back and forth in my hands, just warming up to soften up that clay so that it's easier to work with. And then I pull the piece off, and this small piece here is about the size of a large bouncy ball. We're going to turn that into the bottom of my coil pot. And I want to roll this up, and then I'm going to kind of press it together and turn. So I'm pressing and turning to make something about the size and shape of a chocolate chip cookie. Now this is my practice clay, so really the cracks don't matter so much, but it's nice to still smooth those out as I'm working. My rule of thumb, making sure my clay is no skinnier than my pinky, but no fatter than my thumb. Mine's about ready here. Another trick, if you take your clay and kind of roll it like a wheel on your table, you can make the edges a nice even flat length here. So when we get this ready, I have my coil ready to roll here, and I'm going to get this slab prepared to build up on. So this blob of clay that I have here, I can pull a chunk off of my clay, and each of these chunks, I'm gonna roll it. You can roll it on your hands, or you can use a flat surface like your table or desk and roll it out with 1 or 2 hands as they start getting a little longer. You'll want to roll those until they get the size of about a number 2 pencil that's fresh out of the box. And remember, not too thin, so no thinner than your pinky, but no fatter than your thumb. So this is about the perfect coil. I'm going to take that and I'm going to wind it around the bottom or base of my coil pot. What you'll find is sometimes your coils will be too short or too long. So you'll want to take it and chop off the extra or possibly roll another coil until they meet. So this is just that first coil of my coil pot. Once you get that first coil, the next step would be to blend or squash that first coil to the bottom or that first slab, that cookie-like shape. And oil clay is not as easy to blend as earthenware clay, but you can still smash it on there. That's going to keep it on there nice and secure and make my coil pot stronger overall. So that popsicle stick is really nice because it does help me squash or blend in that coil to the bottom of my clay, and it's going to make it really strong. Our goal here is to get at least 10 coils and 10 coils high. So I would keep rolling out, pulling off parts of my clay, rolling them out into these coils, and I'm still going to build upwards. You can make your coil pot about any shape or form that you would like. You can make it really irregular or more rounded. You can make it go straight up like a cylinder. Some people like to do their coils a couple at a time, and some people want to blend in each coil as you go. Either is fine. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep rolling my coils until I have my coil pot that's at least 10 coils tall. So this one here, this one has 10 coils, including the bottom, that cookie shape, and then the inside is also blended or smooth together. The last thing you'll want to check, make sure that it's also sturdy, so it's not wobbly, it's not too top heavy, it's not making this kind of S bending shape and falling over, and this would have all of those requirements. If you want to take your coil pot a step further, if you've mastered those and you want to try a handle with your coils, or if you want to add extra things in your coil pot, you can do that. And the handle could be on the top, or you could include one on the side, or you could do things like swirls and spheres on yours, or spirals, braids. You can try smoothing out the outside and the inside, or adding extra things like this person did here. They added a nice bird to theirs too. So you can take yours further and you can add those extra things, but making sure you have your bottom slab that's not too thick or too thin, at least 10 coils somewhere on your coil pot, and the inside is smoothed and it's nice and sturdy. I can't wait to see your coil pots. Thanks for joining me today.